The defending Western Conference champions take on the San Antonio Spurs. This is the third meeting of the season between these two teams, perennial Western Conference powers.
Bill, this is the kind that make me want to lace it up again, huh, buddy? Let's go.
This is what you live for. This is what you get on the bus for. The Spurs, they have to come out ready to play from the opening tap. The Mavericks are the best team in the NBA at getting off to quick starts.
They have had tremendous first quarters since the start of the season, and Dirk Nowitzki gets them out of the gate quickly with his first bucket. Dirk wasn't it. Here's Terry. A little pick and roll play they like to run with Nowitzki at the top of the lane. Jet with a nice feed to Dirk, and Dirk finishes with the left hand at the rim.
Evan Harris, who were the other guys who he considered his peers in terms of quickness? The only name that came out of his mouth was Leandro Barbosa.
Interesting. Here's Dirk with a turnaround over Bruce Bowen. And Dirk Nowitzki.
Dirk can get that shot.
Here, one more look at the work of Dirk.
You know, Bruce Bowen, excellent defender. We all know that. But a turnaround fadeaway by a 7-footer who shoots it as good as anybody in this league. There's
early action. Jason Terry working against Ginobili. 5 on the shot clock. Dirk's got to fire away with one of those 9-1-1 shots, and he makes it count.
That's just too easy.
Jason Terry out top. Jason Terry unable to get off offensively yet. Dirk from the wing picking up the slack.
John
Past
prohibited.
Here's Dirk working against Bowen. 2 on the shot clock. Dirk rejected by Barry, and a foul called on the play as Sean Wright blows his whistle and whistles Barry for the foul.
John, now that just belies your last statement.
Dirk at the free throw line shooting 90% on the season. Well, coming up, you see a little storyline going into that one. Meanwhile, Dirk, he was 0 for 12 from the field coming into this one. And Dirk throws up the runner, almost got it to fall. Instead, he falls hard to the court. Put them with it all. Well, Cindy,
20% of the hits on NBA.
Terry out top.
Mine's bigger than my age.
Dirk Nowitzki working the baseline. Clock. Dirk on the wing against Alberto.
This is a tough matchup.
That favors Dallas and favors Dirk. Nowitzki with 18 points of the game.
Tim Duncan open on a 16-footer. He's rolling offensively.
Dirk Nowitzki pulls up over Robert Horry. Tough shot.
That is just so pretty.
You know, and Dirk's gait still isn't right, guys. He's still limp. July the 7th in Paris, France. He and girlfriend Eva Longoria from ABC's Desperate Housewives will be getting married. Here's Dirk.
Oh, no.
Married to basketball right now.
Man. Nice to see Sagana Diop go on the floor. Eva in the house tonight, coming over for the Lakers this year.
A quick shot by Dirk and good strategy by Nowitzki. It's a 2-point game. This is Switch Finley guarding it. Alberto on Nowitzki, drives left, stretching out, and Dirk tumbling to the court, but earns a trip to the free throw line. And it's part of Holger Gershwinder, his former German, his body. And I asked him, why do you do that? He said, well, people don't realize how valuable your legs and your base are in your jump shot. Hey, if it works for him, big champs of the Miami Heat.
With the way that Robert Horry has not been productive,
no. That jump shot is wet, as the kids like to say.
So just running behind a screen by another 7-footer, both of the 7-footers for the Mavericks behind the 3-point arc, and turns and looks at David.
Terry to Josh Howard, working against Tim Duncan. Dirk for 3, got it. And Dallas takes a 1-point lead. Dirk is working that defense like a part-time job right now. He's 2.5 to go. Nowitzki working against Tim Duncan. Dirk with the layup.
Oh, my
Soft touch, high with the left hand. And Nowitzki now with 34. Duncan's fouled the first in the last 2 minutes against the Spurs. Nowitzki inside to Devin George. Good ball fake. Oh! And 1. Are they going to count it? Yes, they will. Devin George off the feed from Nowitzki. Clutch basketball down the stretch by the Dallas Mavericks, who now take a 4-point lead.
Devin George has been getting a lot of action in the backcourt as the centers have not gotten it done tonight for Avery Johnson.
Old-fashioned 3-point play.
Dirk has had a spectacular evening in San Antonio. 34 points, inside, outside. He's gone to the left hand on layups. It's worked out. He's opened up the whole box of tricks tonight against San Antonio, guys.
I'm putting him in my MVP race. I don't care what his numbers are. This guy is one of the top 5 players in the game. Bill?
Yes.
I'm waiting for the disagreement.
My MVP as of today would be Steve Nash. The best individual player this year has been Gilbert Arenas.
Oh, Gilbert Arenas.
No switch as they went under the screen on Harris. Dirk got it back, working against Duncan. 6 on the shot clock. Dirk got another feathery, soft, silky, smooth touch by Nowitzki. Owner of the Mavs in agony.
A very fortunate chance there.
Dirk Nowitzki hits as tough a shot as anybody has ever made.
Bill, which way did he drive?
Left.
Protege wins this round against his mentor, Avery Johnson, getting the leg up here against Greg Popovich. As for the second time this season, Dallas wins in San Antonio. A jubilant owner, Mark Cuban, as Dallas extends its winning streak to 13 games behind. Spectacular work. And Dirk Nowitzki.
And if they win 20 more in a row, they will tie the Los Angeles Lakers record.
Let's go courtside to Kara with Dirk.
Thanks, Mark. Dirk, season high 36 points. You guys have been a balanced scoring team all year. At what point, though, did you see you had to take over on the offensive end?
Well, I felt early, I had a good rhythm coming in, made my first couple jump shot, and that's obviously helping a shooter's confidence, and I just kept rolling from there. I saw my teammates, Jet was struggling early a little bit. Josh wasn't coming out the way he usually comes out with a great first quarter, so I thought I had to attack constantly the whole game, and that's what I tried to do.
You guys have a 13-game win streak, but you sweep this series here in San Antonio, win both games. What does that do for a confidence booster for you guys?
Well, really, I think it started with last year's playoffs, Game 7, win here. I think that gave us huge confidence. We know we can win pretty much anywhere on the road. Now we have that kind of team, we have the kind of depth and athleticism and defense that we can really, we feel like we can get in any building and look good and get a win.
Thanks, Dirk. Back to you, Mark.
Dirk Nowitzki with a sparkling night, 36 points. Howard chipping in with 18. Jason Terry didn't have a good night offensively, but ran a nice act down the stretch as the Dallas Mavericks extend the winning streak to 13